feeling I'm not on ABC anymore.
You better believe it, baby!
Jeff Foxworthy's landed on NBC this fall.
When you're in the spotlight, you always want to do your best, but you gotta have teamwork. Just ask your Connecticut Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Can't go wrong with a team player like the Chevy S-Series. Get a driver airbag, power steering, anti-lock brakes, stereo, tinted glass, daytime running lights, and plenty more. Just $10,374.
This is your best shot. See your Connecticut Chevrolet Geo dealers today. See? Teamwork.
I show tremendous restraint when it comes to cookies. Only 2 at a sitting, and then 1 more standing up. That's why I'm so happy Healthy Choice is making cookies now. They're incredible. They're light and crispy with rich, creamy center, chocolatey fudge cream, and tangy raspberry tart. And get this, 1 cookie, 1 gram of fat. That calls for a celebration. Delightful cookies. With Healthy Choice, I eat what I like. You know, that one looks lonely. I'll just...
Nobody Beats the Whiz puts Panasonic's new 606 palm quarter right in your hand. The first compact VHS palm quarter, complete with a color LCD view screen and EIS. Only available from Nobody Beats the Whiz. It's all within your reach with 1 year of free financing at Nobody Beats the Whiz. Enjoy the summer games, wherever you play them. Panasonic brings the Olympics to the world, and Nobody Beats the Whiz brings it home to you.
There's no way around it. You need a car. And during Hyundai's 10th anniversary celebration, you can afford more car. The all-new Elantra. The Elantra gives you more power and more room than the '96 Civic, Sentra, Escort, or Corolla. And you'll get more savings, too, with $1,000 cash back. Right now, you can afford more car. The all-new Elantra. So come see how Hyundai looks today during our 10th anniversary celebration. Because you need a car.
They lead. They encourage. They challenge. They teach. They listen. They push. They inspire. And finally, when the time is right, they watch. As America's home improvement coaches, the people of the Home Depot believe in building dreams. Just like the coaches of the athletes of the 1996 Olympic Games.
Why float through life when you can drive?
The people of the South have always had a love affair with communication. So it isn't surprising that these Olympic Games are happening right here, in the home of the company whose telecommunications system is powerful enough to make these the first Olympic Games of the new information age. Bell South, the communications company with its roots in the South, but its reach to the world.
Tomorrow night on the first day of competition, American Amy Van Dyken takes on the Chinese in the 100-meter freestyle, plus the Dream Team debuts. And in gymnastics, the King of Barcelona, winner of 6 gold medals, Vitaly Sherba, and more. That's tomorrow night, early at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific on NBC.
Australia's Great Barrier Reef. You don't need fins to swim under it. You don't need wings to fly over it. You don't need 4 legs to run through it. But you just might need to bring this.
Thanks.
If you want to experience every inch of Australia's Great Barrier Reef, bring your sense of adventure and your Visa card. Because while Wild Track Jeep Safaris will take you through its jungles, Reef Watch Air Tours will take you through its skies, and Pro Sail Schooners will take you across its lagoons, none of them will take American Express. Visa, the card for down under. High over and straight through. It's everywhere you want to be.
You know this game is all about growth. What do you wear? Champion, outfitter of USA Basketball. You're going to battle.
Gotcha.
What do you wear? Champion, outfitter of USA Basketball.
Hey, Jimmy, where have you been?
Jimmy, the NBC Peacock is here to help you with your big move. Now, what's first?
You know what happens when you're late. Give me 20.
Jimmy Johnson's made the move to the AFC and the NFL on NBC.
Welcome to Miami.
Georgia, Georgia on my mind. Oh, yeah, oh, my, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, my, yeah. Georgia.
This summer, the world will be connected to the Olympic Games like never before at a special place called the AT&T Global Olympic Village. A place where athletes can join those who could come to the games and reach out to those who could not. Because at AT&T, we believe when people communicate, there's no limit to what they can do.
Georgia on my mind.
So where's our leader?
She'll be here. She's meeting with someone about her personal finances.
Wait a minute, the chief financial officer needs financial help. From whom?
I think he's her life insurance agent.
Really? So, what's the agent's name?
When you find out, let me know.
Have you heard from the Quiet Company? Northwestern Mutual Life.
It is time to go far from the lights of the blazing electric metropolis and look up. The Isuzu Trooper, a standing 2-ton reminder that the world is large and there are stars above it.
The spirit of the games unites us today. Sharing Coca-Cola brings us closer together. For 17 days, wherever you are, no matter near or far, there's always Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola, always Coca-Cola.
The Dream Team is adding a potent new weapon to its arsenal.
I'm just another ball player.
The secret to his unconventional style, reliable sources say, are these fat-free rolled gold pretzels.
All right, guys, no cameras.
And that sparked an international uproar.
Pretzel Boy has unfair advantage. We make formal protest.
Fear and jealousy. That's what this is all about.
Let the Pretzel Boy play.
Only time will tell if fat-free pretzels will be allowed.
Introducing the Acura RL, the new flagship from Acura. It's built on the idea that luxury doesn't have to be boring, an idea that we thought might appeal to some of you.
Well, in true Olympic spirit, I'm off on a marathon. 17 days, 5 countries, 3 continents. Fortunately, I plan to be sitting down at the time. So why am I doing this? Well, to show you the heroic effort Delta Airlines makes every day just to get you where you want to go. So, ready to run 34,000 miles?
As soon as you're buckled up, sir.
I knew that.
To make it to Atlanta, I had to run the 5,000 under 13:14. My teammate Ilana Meyer had to run the marathon in 2:25:15. My comrade, Ezekiel Siping, had to break 1:46 in the 800 meters. And my nation had to smash the barriers of prejudice, oppression, and hate. My name is Shadrakov, and after 22 years of personal struggle, I can finally say, this is my plan.
Where does Napa keep over 200,000 different parts? Right up here. Now remember, your belt tension on this is critical. What kind of car is it? Well, I'll sell you all the struts you want, but I wouldn't recommend putting them in without the right tools. I'm sure we have it. Okay, is it a 77 or a 78? Because they changed the carburetor in 78. Actually, that's not a stupid question at all. I know what it used to be. You don't stay at Napa long handing out the wrong answers, and I'm not planning on going anywhere.
America
The bus that took you to school. The car that took you to practice, and took you to practice, and took you to practice. The truck that took you to the trials. The car that took you to the airport. The van that took you to the games. None of them can take you this last part of the trip.
Coca-Cola asked you to run with it, and you did. You also walked it and wheeled it, navigating earth, water, and sky across America to bring the Olympic torch to Atlanta. Legions more waited, watched, and cheered. 84 days and nights, 15,000 miles. Now the Centennial Games begin, and the people of America have you, the 10,000 Olympic torch relay runners and countless fans, to thank for it. Thank you to each and every one of you in America who helped Coca-Cola bring the flame to Atlanta.
Amore, a cosa pensi? Oh. Dai.
Pensavo a quello che l'IBM fa per le Olimpiadi. Fantastico. Le reti informative, il software, la capacità di gestire tutto quanto. E se fanno tutto questo, figurati cosa possono fare per la mia impresa.
Amore? Sì. A cosa pensi veramente?
all Americans, I like big things. Big prairies. Big forests and mountains. Big wheat fields. And everything else.
Get up to here. That's the clean, okay? You gotta get the hips under it, right?
Jerk right up to it. Give it a good grunt.
Synchronized swimming is anti-gravitational.
A jab right there in the face and then a hook to your middle. That's
People
what I
are
wanna
really
do.
getting into the games, because when you play McDonald's when the U.S. wins, you win game, in between bites of your Arch Deluxe, you can pull for the athletes and for yourself. When the U.S. wins, you could win free McDonald's food or even $1 million instantly.
There you go. That's it.
Get to McDonald's and get into the games.
This year's Olympics are in Atlanta, but the games will be everywhere. The Bud World Party. A great time to share a Bud with friends, no matter where you are. Budweiser, proud sponsor of the '96 Summer Games.
This is the most advanced case of permanent surprise I've ever seen.
What caused it? It's the new reduced fat Doritos. They do taste surprisingly good.
We'll do everything we can, Chuck. We're doctors.
New reduced fat Doritos tortilla chips. Surprisingly good.
The power to heal is within all of us. But to heal, the body must be protected. That's why Johnson & Johnson makes over 100 first aid products. Because a wound that is covered is less likely to get infected, so it can heal up to twice as fast. And when a wound heals fast, the spirit does too. Johnson & Johnson First Aid, giving you the power to heal.
The Document Company, Xerox.
Back at Saturn, we're sure proud of our Saturn cycling teams.
Pardon me, guys. Excuse me.
And it's not just because some of them were picked for the summer games.
Hey, you dropped this.
It's because they truly believe in teamwork.
Boom, you win. You take it. It's your turn, David. Oh, you win. Hey, guys. What's up? Oh, he'll take it.
In fact, sometimes they even surprise us.
I'd really like to thank all my teammates. Diane Hill in door trim. Kevin Kehoe in paint. Pat Evans in powertrain.